Welcome to the Crimson Comedy Show! Welcome to the Crimson Comedy Show. I'm your host, Andy. Today we got a very special guest today. He's a comedian and the new champ, the Infinite Chaos champ down at the Ontario Improv Roast Battle. Give it up for Hector Montana.
Dude, that's me. Hey, say it again, dude. Say no.
I keep wanting to call it Intercontinental Champion. I get like all those names stuck in my head like the old belts.
All you have to understand that it's champion, guys.
Yeah, and that's funny.
Champion.
This guy, I saw him outside the Improv, and he was like, "Oh, I'm nervous. I've never done this before." And he pulled a fast one. I sat there and watched him just fucking schmurder everyone. Like,
What do you call it? I sandbagged it, dude.
this one, I'm telling you, I was like, he was asking me for advice. I'm like, I should be asking you for advice. Like, what the hell? Like,
No, dude. To be honest, dude, that was my first ever roast. I mean, like I've had roasts with friends and stuff.
he looked like a champ already. Like in the first round, I was like, give him the belt. Like,
Dude, preparation, dude. I practiced a day before and the day of I was deep into mine.
I couldn't I can't really like remember jokes, especially for people you don't know. Like I've done
Yeah.
roast battles. I lost both times, but it's fun. It's cool to have stage time and stuff
Yeah,
like
you
that.
did that though. You told me you did it.
I've done twice, the one tag team and one singles, but the first time I was only my second time on stage ever. Like I had done one open mic, then I did that, and it was just like I didn't even know what the fuck I was doing. The kid I was going up against didn't know him. It was horrible. I've told this before in other podcasts,
Yeah.
but it was a fun experience. But I'd rather just go to watch.
No, dude, that was my first roast, and I was like, you know what? I'm trying to. Dude, I grew up watching like Comedy Central roasts and all that shit, so I kind of had an idea of what it was like, but not really.
Mhm.
So I kind of try to make a persona up there, dude. So
Yeah, like I was sitting there watching him. I was like, this fucking dude's destroying. Like what?
hey, I surprised myself, dude.
I'm sorry, but those judges were pissing me off. Like one of them kept going, I don't know, I can't. What do you mean?
Yeah.
I sat there and watched you destroy every one of them. Like
Yeah. Well, the last round, so it was 3 rounds. It was 4 people, around each time. And the last round, dude, I didn't really have any jokes for who I was going up
that's what I'm
against.
telling you. It's hard to remember that many, and then you don't remember if you've already repeated a joke. It's kind of fucking frustrating, you know.
So with the Infinite Chaos one, dude, you're not just going against one person, you're going against 3 other comics. I planned I planned it out way different than it rolled out. I was like, yeah, the person that lasted all the way
They,
through
they
it.
should have not have lasted.
I
We're
thought,
not gonna name names, but no
yeah,
fucking way. It should have been you and someone else. At the end.
yeah. To be honest, yeah, dude.
The judges were being lenient. Like we all know why. But anyways, I was just like, what is? I'm telling you, the first round, the jokes you had, I was just like, what the fuck? I think
Heaters, dude.
you wasted your good ones in the beginning. Like,
Dude, because I thought the person that I wasted the good ones on was gonna be out, bro, out. But
they should have been out. But anyways, it's another story. But yeah, I like roast battles, but I'd rather stick to my own stand up. Like it to me it takes away, especially if you become a champion right now, you're a champ. When are you guys gonna go again?
I don't even know, man.
I think it's every 2 months. So
Every 2 months, so like I guess
Feb-
January is gonna be
maybe open mic, but
an open mic.
like in February, I think probably. But anyways, it's just frustrating. Then you have to wait like a few weeks before, then you gotta start all over. Like I don't know.
It's it's cool that they kind of give you a heads up on who's
That
on the
Infinite
lineup.
Chaos belt is kind of hard to keep because every time I see it, there's a new champ. So
Man, I'm gonna keep it,
be
dude.
prepared. Well,
I'm
you should go for the what is the other one? The heavyweight is
the heavyweight one,
maybe you can hold 2 titles. They let you go against.
the double champ, dude.
Yeah, seriously. Like I was like, this dude should be on doing the heavyweight. Like
the
fuck this
the
Infinite
Conor
Chaos shit.
McGregor, dude. You can't.
Hey, tell Adrian, if you're listening, he probably isn't. But anyways, if you are listening, Give him a shot.
Yeah.
He's got to do the
And if you are listening, dude, hook me up with a video, man. Come
he's
on.
got to do Infinite Chaos, and he has to do the heavyweight champ.
Ooh, let me work up, dude. Dude, because there's some heavyweight contenders out there, dude.
I think you qualify. You did pretty good, but it'd be easier just to focus on one person versus four. You know, like
Yeah.
imagine putting that energy into one instead of four.
Dude, it's dope that I surprised a lot of people on
Move
that
your
one,
mic
man.
to your face. There you go.
Yeah, dude, I surprised a lot of people on that one, man.
And trust me, I was sitting back like, whoa, like what the fuck is happening? I was actually sitting next to one of your contestants or your whatever your opponents, I guess.
Yeah.
They randomly sat me next to him, and then he went up, and I was by myself, and I was like, damn, this kid's getting murdered.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
But yeah, he's like, yeah, work here. I'm like, I know who you are, fool. I've seen you in the other roast,
Yeah,
but
yeah. You've told me he's been up a couple
yeah,
times.
but I think you guys should have been the ones at the end. Like it should not have been the other way around.
That's
But
that's what I was waiting for. It was
like I
either
said, one of the judges was pissing me off. Like, oh, I don't know. Shut up and judge. Get off the
Yeah.
stage. Anyways, I like Ontario Improv. Everyone there's cool. Adrian's cool. Like the staff, the waiters, everybody's cool. It's a good spot.
I love that spot, dude. It's like my first introduction into like real comedy.
That's my first place I did. I started my comedy there. I did the first
Yeah.
open mic there.
How was that, dude?
Nerve wracking. I've told
Yeah.
this story 1,000 times, but I froze halfway on stage and then I killed it the last few minutes. But it was nerve
But it
wracking.
was all right. So you froze. It's only 3 minutes, or did it
Well,
have like?
I had never done comedy before.
Yeah.
I had watched. I've just been a fan, and I went. I didn't know how much time they gave you. I didn't know it was only 3 minutes. So I had a bunch of jokes written. They're like, oh, 3 minutes, and I was like, wait, like I don't know how to calculate
Yeah.
timing. That was my first time, you know. So I go up there, and then like, I was like, oh, I can't tell that joke. It's too long. No, I can't. No, that's too long. And then I was trying to cut them short. So that's how I got lost in my words, and I just like froze, and I didn't even know what I was talking about. And then like the crowd just kept hyping me up, and it was just making it worse because they wouldn't shut up. Like, yeah, you got this. You can do it.
Yeah, dude.
So I was just like, duh, like I didn't know what to say. Like,
That's like the worst part when they're like, helping you
yeah.
along
So
through it.
I ended up whatever joke I was on, I just like scratched that joke and then okay, let's finish the last two. And then I did them, and then I did fine. Like, but after that, that was only one of the only times I froze. Another time I froze because I was drunk, but I don't do that anymore.
Dude, so I'd like to say I started comedy 6 months ago, but in reality, the first time I ever did comedy was 2019, 2018.
That counts. You've been doing comedy for 3 years now.
Yeah, 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 yeah. What? But
5 years.
I did it 2 times and then I stopped, and it was like 4 years until now that I started again. But the first time I kind of did good, and the second time it was at the Comedy Store in San Diego.
I never been in there.
I walked up and I said, I forgot my set, and I just walked off, dude.
See, that's how I felt. I literally was ready to walk off. Like, I was waiting for someone to boo me, and then I was gonna just walk off stage, and then, but I finally just like had the courage to continue, and yeah, the rest is history. But anyways, I fucking love comedy. Thanks for coming. What got you into comedy?
Uh, Depression, dude. No, to be honest, dude, I was at the house uh a lot, and I just wanted to do something else than just chill at the house.
Yeah, that's for me. Like, I love comedy because just I love the environment. Like when you're in a show or whatever you're watching or doing, like it's nothing but happiness in there. Like if you're upset at a comedy show, fuck you. You know, like who's upset at a comedy show? Unless the comic is shitting on you,
Yeah.
telling you, but usually that doesn't usually happen, you know, but
And the hang with comics, dude, is just fun, bro. Just like hanging out with just a bunch of degenerates, dude, is just
like I've met so many
can't
people
beat it.
doing this. Like, well, we met a few months ago.
Yeah.
Like now you're in my house chilling, you know, like
Dude, that's what I'm saying. I've in the last 6 months, I've made some solid comrades out here, man.
I felt bad because the first time I met you, I think it was at the Claremont mic.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You weren't wearing those glasses, right? Were you wearing glasses?
Yeah, I mean, I've always these are prescription boys right here,
Or
dude.
mine. I got mine recently too. I'm still trying to get used to them, but I had met you at the Claremont mic, right? And then I hadn't seen you for a while, and then I ran into you at the improv, and you're like, "Hey, how's it going?" And I'm like, "Do I know you?"
Yeah, yeah, but you weren't an ass, dude. I've had one guy that was an asshole about it, but you weren't an
I
asshole
wasn't trying to
about
be
it.
an asshole, but you meet so many
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
people
yeah, yeah,
doing this. Like, I have like hundreds of followers online. I don't know fucking hundreds of people. I don't
yeah,
even like
yeah.
people follow me, I follow back, whatever, you know. But even go to shows, you go to all these mics, you go to different mics, unless you're seeing the same people all the
Yeah.
time, it's random faces,
No, dude, nah, dude, you were no, you were like,
Because
why are you talking to me, dude?
I just was like, you're like, hey, how's it going? I'm like, oh fuck, like sorry, but do I know you? Like, have I met you before? And you're
Yeah,
like, yeah,
yeah,
we met at the
no,
club.
no,
I'm like, I was like, oh shit, sorry, my bad.
dude. I had some guy at in Temecula do that to me. Was like, I'm not gonna say names,
Yeah, fuck that guy.
but yeah, dude, that guy was like, dude, I know you. I was like, what do you mean, dude? We had a full blown conversation a month ago, man. Like, I don't know.
See, let me
You're not
correct
that famous, dude, to be.
let me correct myself. I met you at the Karma Mike probably when I was drunk, because they used to have unlimited beer.
That's why I would go to
That
that
place
spot,
was
dude.
cool for that. And once they got rid of that, it all went downhill. And yeah,
Yeah, I experienced that mic for like a month straight, and I was,
I was going to every one for a while, and then I just kind of got tired of it and I stopped going. And then when I was ready to start going back, they don't do it there anymore. So I was like, oh fuck.
dude. They the people who run it, dude, feed the funny, dude. One of them told me, like, yeah, you guys are the ones that stop the unlimited beer. The
So
yeah, the
what's the point? Okay, you pay for the money, you're gonna drink it. Like they'll give
yeah
you 2 hours. It's like a what is it, like a buffet? You can't
yeah
eat past a certain
yeah. Yeah.
time.
You're gonna tell me I'm gonna get enough beer for 2 hours? That's a
I usually drink about like four in the 2 hours, just because I drink the heavy shit, and that beer makes me gassy. Then I can't pound, the heavy beers. Like if it was light, but I'm not drinking no light
I
beer.
take it as a challenge, dude. You tell me get as drunk as possible in 2 hours.
That's probably when I met you. I was probably buzzing already off that
Yeah,
$20 unlimited drinks special. I'm not gonna lie. I used to pass out beers to people because the time would be running out. I'd be like, "Can I get another one, please?" And I'd like hand them out to
yeah.
people, and then people were like, "Oh yeah, you're cool, man." Like,
Yeah, I do. I think that's why it's because we were just being belligerent with the blessing that they gave us, dude.
hey, I paid for it, so I didn't steal nothing. I paid for it, so fuck you.
I think we run that we ran that place out of business, man. Not
And
out of business, but like I guess
well,
owners changed
we
it.
gave them business, motherfucker.
Yeah, you're right, dude. You're right.
Like places like that, you need entertainment. It's like no one just wants to go eat a boring pizza. Like, oh,
Yeah.
boring pizza and
Yeah.
stand-up
And
comedy.
who else is gonna fill up
Yeah,
your
exactly.
pizza spot on a Wednesday, dude?
Okay, imagine that, $20 times like 30 comics. That's a lot of money if they're all buying that daily.
Yeah. But then there's some that don't that don't spend
Well,
at least $8 for 20 comics,
but
dude.
that's why it gets expensive. We go to all these mics. You have to pay for parking. You got to one or two item minimums, or you got to pay to get in. Whatever, like say the improv, you got to pay to get in. Like that shit adds up. Like not everybody has money, and then most people like, they work part time so they can focus on comedy. So like they really don't have the money to be spending like that. You go do shows, you don't get paid. Like once in a while you get paid, but
That's why it irritates me, dude, when people say, "Oh, you're a comic? How much do you get paid?" Dude, I pay money to go up,
you're like,
dude.
I'm an open
Yeah, I'm an
micer. We
open
don't get
mic.
paid.
Yeah, dude. I've gotten paid twice, bro, and none of that paid for my gas to the spot.
You see that in the corner right there?
Oh, that's it. That's
I
your first 20
my
right there?
first 20 and I saved
Dude,
it.
that's dope. I like that you have it in between the two clears.
It's a special case to hold money.
That's dope, dude.
I bought it on Amazon. It's like magnets. You put the
Yeah.
money in and it just like it actually slams pretty hard. Like it.
I have like a picture frame.
You framed yours too?
Yeah, dude,
See,
I
I'm not the
did.
only one.
Yeah.
I mean, it made me think of the Mr. Krabs from the
Yeah,
from
money. Yeah.
remember he's like me first dollar and he had
Yeah,
it
dude.
saved and
I think that's dude, SpongeBob holds a special place in my heart, dude.
do you remember that episode where he like painted on it and then like the paint was coming down and he got it off the
Yeah. He
painting
had the one little drop, dude.
and he had to draw the face. But see, that's it made me think of it. I'm like, oh, I should save my first dollar. I just happened to get $20,
Well,
but
dude, I mean, it's important to you, dude. It's your first.
yeah,
I got my, I framed my first $5 from my first business that I ever did, and then I framed my first $20 from the first spot that I got paid for in comedy.
yeah. See, at least I'm not the only one. People think I'm
Yeah,
weird,
people
but
think, and then there's motherfuckers out there like, oh no, well, I was so poor that I had to spend that money. I'm
I
like,
bought
okay,
beer.
yeah, dude, I bought beer.
Okay,
Okay.
just imagine you went to a show and you didn't get paid, right?
Yeah,
I didn't get paid. I just held on to it. It's a souvenir.
dude, I'm lame with it, bro. Like that the ticket for the when I did that the improv roast battle. I have that ticket. I have plans to,
Well,
put that thing up,
I
dude.
have my very first show I ever booked was like at a barbershop slash bar.
Yeah.
It's not around anymore, but I framed. I took the picture. Someone took a picture of me. I have it. It's in my garage, I think, downstairs. But
Did you get the poster or no?
I have the flyer too. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the original flyer. The guy had. I was like, "Can I have this, please?" And but yeah, I saved it. It's souvenirs. It's sentimental to you, you know.
Yeah,
Like
dude. It's what do you mean? It's cool, dude. Like,
yeah,
did you have you ever done a comedy show? That's all you gotta tell
exactly.
people.
You know, what pissing me off. Like people at work be like, "Oh, you do comedy. You're a funny guy." Huh? Like I usually don't talk at work. I'm quiet, keep to myself.
Yeah.
Like just go to work and go home. You know. And they're supposed to like, "Oh, tell me a joke." Like you don't just tell a
Yeah,
joke on the
you
spot.
can't do
Like
that, dude.
it's annoying. Like
But the,
I tell these fools, you want to hear a joke, come to a fucking show.
yeah,
And then you post shows, and I pass out flyers, and then the show comes and goes. Oh, why didn't you tell me about your show? Like, what are you fucking talking about? Like, I post about it, you don't come. That's not my fucking problem, you know. Most of them are free. Some you got to pay to get in, but most of them are free, and then they still don't come. So like, well, fuck
yeah,
you then,
dude, that
you
irritates me when people are like, "What? Why didn't you tell me?"
know.
I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna send a message to
I'm
everybody I
I'm not gonna
know.
lie. I've had some fucking haters tell me like, oh, like get mad at me that I do this. Like, I think they're just jealous because they do nothing with their life. But like fools be like, "Oh, you do comedy? You think you're funny?" Like try to bully me. Like what the fuck? Like
Yeah, what do you do,
yeah,
dude?
exactly. Like in my head, I'm like, they're just fucking losers, and they're just mad because they're not doing anything. Like, yes, I do comedy, and then I started this podcast. Like I'm
What?
just
Yeah, you. My bad. I'm into a hobby that I
yeah.
like, dude.
Like I said, I'm doing something in my life, even if I'm not making money off of it yet or
Uh,
whatever. But it just makes me happy, you
yeah,
know.
dude, it brings joy to
And see,
me.
and then other people look at it and they're like, they get jealous. Like I said, there's a couple dudes I know that like, oh, you do comedy, like you're not even funny. Like say something funny. Like
There's
fuck
haters out
you.
there, dude.
Tell me a joke. Your life, motherfucker. That's the
Yeah,
joke.
there's
But I
haters
just
out
noticed
there.
people literally change their moods about me just because I do this, and they see you doing something and they're not doing it in their lives, and they get mad or jealous, and they say that the only man that wants to see you do better than him is your dad. You know,
Yeah,
it's true because like I said, I've had people literally never talk to me before, be like, "Oh, you do comedy," and then just start shit talking to me like. Motherfucker, I do roasts for fun. You don't want to start with me,
yeah,
motherfucker.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Have you seen the opposite of it? Have you seen like somebody when you tell them that you're a comic or a comedian? Have you seen them like them change but for the better? Do you know what I'm saying?
Nah.
No, you've been like,
You mean be
oh,
nicer to
yeah,
you?
be nicer to
Well,
you. Like, oh, that's
I guess,
crazy. That's
I
awesome.
guess supporters. Like I have a couple of supporters out there. They buy my merch, and yeah, I
Yeah.
sell merch. People get pissed off about that. Like, why do you sell merch for? Because it's fun. Fuck
Yeah.
you. Like
Why don't you
this is
self-merge? You
doing
fucking
comedy.
loser.
You're a brand. You have to promote yourself.
Yeah.
Merch, stickers. I do it all. Merch, stickers, beer koozies. Like I give most of it away. Like the
Yeah.
t-shirts and sweaters. It's expensive, so of course I'm gonna sell them. Like I don't make money off of it. I
But it's
sell
cool to have your own stuff, dude.
like I sell it and I use that money to buy more merch, you know? Like I'm not out here balling making money off of it. I keep it cheap so that people can afford it, you know? I'm not be like, yeah, $70 a sweater. Like, no.
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever the merchandise guy charges me to buy it, I am going to sell it to you for that price, you know? But yeah, anyways, people I said people get jealous or they talk shit, but fuck them, you know? Like they're miserable with their lives, but whatever, you know? This is why I do comedy to get away from the bullshit cuz I go here, I have fun. Like I said, I get to meet new people.
Yeah. And they're actually cool people, dude.
Yeah, like I said, there's a couple few sour apples, but like that's on them. But anyways,
Yeah. Some of them got the tism, dude.
I don't care. That doesn't like I'm cool with everyone. I try to be cool with everyone. Like I want everyone to do well. I want you to do well. Anyone I have on here, everybody that I've meet at shows, want you to do well. You know, we're all here doing the same thing. We're not enemies.
Yeah,
We need
yeah, I
each
want
other.
you to blow up. That's dope, dude. To be like, I know I did comedy with
Like
that
I said,
guy.
okay, imagine like I've had people on the podcast. Imagine they blow up and be like that motherfucker was in my bedroom on my podcast.
Yeah, I got him fucked up at my crib, dude.
Like it's just cool. I like seeing people win. I've never been a fucking jealous person. Like like I said, even younger, like when you have friends doing something like playing sports or doing something like I had a friend that rode motocross. That shit was cool. Like you just seeing people do what they want to do and actually progress, and it's
There's
fucking
this
sick.
saying out there that says there's two people in this world. It's the players and the player haters, dude.
I
Yeah.
thought you were gonna say entertainers and ones
No,
who watch or
no,
something.
it's Biggie, dude. Players and the player haters, dude.
I think Britney Spears says something about entertainers and ones who entertain and ones who I don't fucking
Or
know.
some, you get the point, dude. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
but I guess I don't have time for those type of people in my life. I'm here. Like I said, life's too short. I'm
Yeah.
already 36. I'm half past dead. I'm trying to enjoy whatever I have left in this fucking world, you know?
Yeah, dude, I'm at the point where I'm not. I'm at the point in my life where I'm not doing it for to like change people's perception on me. I'm like, oh, I'm legit trying to be happy out here, dude.
Like I've always been a fan of comedy. Like I've been going to comedy shows for years, and then I just finally decided to do it myself, and it's way better. Now I can be a fan and do it myself, you know? Like I used to be into music, playing guitar, so like that was never that great, but I'm not that great at comedy either, but I'm trying, you know?
Dude, you're solid, bro. You fucking.
That's what people always said all the time, but I'm like, well, I don't book that many
That's why,
shows.
yeah, dude. Well, that's why. Why are you not,
I don't know.
dude? What?
I
I
got a show
mean,
coming up in a month
so where at?
on Corona. I posted the flyer. Well, you could check my Instagram. You guys can see the flyer. It's in Corona, Expadas. It's like a little bar restaurant. It's pretty
Th-
cool.
All right, man. There's a lot of there's comics out there that have a good 5 minutes, and then there's comics out there that have a 5 minute that you could shop around, bro. And I've seen your set, dude. And I'm like, this guy, you could take that set out and shop that thing around, bro.
I've like the premises for my jokes stay the same, but I've rewritten them so many times that they're none of them are original.
Yeah,
So if you hear me, you might hear it sound the same, but it's not the same. Like it's hard writing new jokes. It takes me a while. I got a new one coming up that I'm gonna do at the next show, but I get stuck for a while. Like I kind of like I'm hard on myself. Like I feel like it's not too funny, then I'm like, nah. Like I'm like my own critic, you know. Like I
same
just
here,
want it to be
dude.
good, you know.
Same here. I live with imposter syndrome, dude.
When I used to go to the buddy system when I first started, I would go there and just riff and just say stupid shit. I'm like, no, this is just lame. Like I want to be real, you know. So started writing shit, and then I'm just got stuck with the same material. But I've heard comics be like, oh, I had the same 20 minutes for years, you know. But
You're the one that told me that. You said that there's people.
you get comfortable, and then you don't want to break out because you know that these jokes are good, and you're in front of a new crowd. I want these jokes to kill. You're afraid to bomb, you know, like. But you have to bomb. Like I've bombed. Everybody's fucking bombed. But like this next show coming up, I have some old ones and some new ones. So I'm gonna do the like this next set of flyers. I don't know anybody on the fucking lineup, so this is perfect, you know. So I can bring out the old jokes and no one's gonna say shit. But like, I don't know. I'm ready to write new shit. I'm kind of bored of it. They say like once you get it in your head, it's like time to write some new shit. Like I'm still gonna hold on to them, but I'm just ready to write new shit. But I haven't been inspired. But I have a one new one. But
Dude, dude, here's the thing, man. So I've been like deep into like the comedy, just like I guess trying to learn the comedy thing. And from what I've gathered up, people say, dude, you could how do I say it, man? Fuck, dude. Yeah, dude,
I don't
I'm really trying to.
know.
So there's comics out there that co- the comics that really try to make other comedians laugh. That's where you fucked up, dude.
Yeah, because they don't even listen.
Yeah, dude, like we're in this game not to make comedians laugh.
Yeah,
Dude, we're in the game to make random people laugh. You know what I mean?
exactly.
So like when dude, I always when I first started, I was like, that's what I want to be so good to be a comics comic. You know what I
hmm
mean? But someone told me like, why are you trying to make them laugh, dude? Make these.
I'm not gonna lie. When I go to comedy shows, I don't even listen to other comics. Like I'm worried about my own set or whatever I'm thinking in my head. You know, like plus I've seen the same guys a thousand times, and I don't care to hear it again. You know, like
Yeah.
no offense to anyone, but I'd rather not listen because that's when people think you steal their shit and you get their ideas or their fucking whatever. But so far, I haven't heard anyone steal my shit. They can't because all my shit's about my small penis. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Yeah.
All my jokes are unique to myself, right? So I know for a fact if someone were to steal, like none of my comedy is like some of the premises are like have been done, but it's my version with my personal experience. So if someone were to steal my shit, I would know for a fact, you know.
I mean, every joke has been done before. It's just like different variations and
Have you heard my arthritis joke? It has never been done before.
which one's that one?
I'm not telling you. You can hear it next
Yeah,
time. But
yeah,
I have an arthritis joke that I made. I kind of mixed a couple ideas together, and it's one of my best ones. Like everybody loves that one. That's why I said I have jokes where I'm like, this shit always kills everywhere I go. It never bombs, and like I can't let it go. Like I guess until you film your first special, you do it as many times as you fucking want.
Or yeah, or
But I'm glad this next show, I don't know anybody on the bill. Usually I book shows with people I know, like the same faces I know, but this I don't know anybody on this fucking lineup. So this is perfect. Like
so no one on the line.
I
Where's it at?
it's in Corona. It's called Expada's Bar and Grill. You can see the flyer on my Instagram, but I don't know anyone. I'm like, hell yeah, this is good. Like no one's gonna be like, do you still doing that same stupid
Yeah,
joke?
yeah, yeah. Yeah, you're like,
Yes,
fuck.
asshole.
Yeah, fuck you, dude.
I like this joke. Like Bobby Lee talks about that shit. He's like, man, he doesn't like letting go. But I've seen him a few times. He's always had new material, so I don't know what material he's talking about. But I guess he held on to some certain jokes for a long time and didn't want to let it go. But
I'm in that position right now,
yeah,
dude.
like I said, fuck it. Who cares? Like I said, every time I go to a show, it's in front of a new crowd. So fuck it, you know. Until it's filmed and put out there, and then someone's seen it, and then they come see, and they're like, "Oh, I already saw that." And it really doesn't matter. But as comics, we're around each other all the time. Of course, we're gonna hear each other's jokes. Like I know some people's jokes word for word. I can sit there and like lip it, but it's like I said, we're around each other, so we
It's
know each other, you
dude,
know.
especially when you're when you like when you get cool with like a group of comedians and that those guys become your boys and then motherfuckers are like, hey, that one big back joke, dude, come on, you've been saying that shit all
I'm gonna
like
say it to the dad.
yeah, dude.
Hey, but you know what pisses me off? Like I want to start venturing off, going to other mics and shit. And then I just was about to have the balls to drive far as fuck to some new one, and then now it's done. It's done. I'm like,
Why?
I'm not gonna say the name of it. But I don't know the reason why they shut down, but someone just recently shut down recently, and I was like, I was just about to go out there after. I was waiting until after Christmas to go out there, but I'm not gonna talk about that because I don't know their business. But these mics shut down all the time. You know, there's
Is it the pizza spot?
yeah, yeah.
They're not closed, dude.
Well, whatever. As I said, I don't want to talk about it because I don't
Yeah,
know the
yeah,
situation.
yeah, yeah. Well, there's a lot of pizza spots out there,
Yeah,
dude.
this
Just
other pizza spot closed down, another
yeah.
pizza spot closed down. But anyways, I was gonna go out there, and then like they shut or temporarily. I don't know what's going on, but anyways, like I said, that's how the mics are. They come and
If
go.
it's the one that you think is closed, I'm doing a show there tomorrow.
We'll talk about this after.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah,
I said, I don't want to get in somebody's business.
yeah.
I don't know what's going on. I heard it got shut down, but that's their business. Hopefully, all's well with them. So,
Yeah.
anyways, um, yeah, I like the buddy system mic. That one's badass. I liked how they moved to the back to the grind. I haven't been back there in a while, but I need to go back out there again. But last time I went out there, I fucking bombed. I had new
Really?
jokes. Yeah, I had new jokes that I was gonna do, and every time I have new jokes, like I just fucking get in my head, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I stumble over my words or I miss a punchline. That's why I like having the ones embedded in my brain, ready to go, you know. But it's just something personal I need to get out, you know. Like I need to stop worrying about it because it's an open mic, so who really gives a fuck, you know? But
That's home base for me, dude.
like I'm just like I said, I'm hard on myself. I guess we're all critics of our own selves, but I don't know.
Them fellas might not like me, but
So
that's home base for me, dude.
that's what I say. Like I know I'm cool with everyone. If people don't like me, I'm sorry. Sucks for you. Like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna argue with you about anything. Like that's I'm not saying I don't like everybody, but I don't like every comic. Not personally, but like not every comic I think is funny. You know, it's just like music.
Yeah.
I like metal, but I don't like every metal
Yeah,
band. You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
like just because you like comedy, there's different styles, different whatever. You know, like not saying I don't like them. I'm just not. I don't relate to it or whatever. You know. Like I'm pretty sure people listen to me tell them fat jokes or small penis jokes. They're like, I'm skinny with a big wiener. I don't know what this guy's talking about.
Yeah, I don't relate to that at all,
What a
dude.
loser. He
Yeah.
said he has a dry penis. What a loser. My wife gives me sex all the time. This guy's a loser.
How, how do you feel about I guess playing the game with older comics? You know what I mean? Like I guess you have to be nice and respectful to these older guys.
I only know a few, but they really don't talk to me. So, like, I seen this meme one time. It's like when you're talking to a 10-year comic and then they're like giving you the cold shoulder. It's true. Like, they think they're rock stars, or some of them do, but I guess I don't care. You know, I'm out here having fun. If we don't vibe together, whatever, you know, like
Yeah.
you're older and wiser. Well, I'm actually getting older now too, so maybe I'll be that
Yeah.
guy.
It sucks, dude, because I'm like a very I like try to be cool with everybody. So when someone's like, I'm like,
Like I said, you're not gonna like everybody. We all like if you meet someone at work, wherever. Like, I don't like all my fucking coworkers. You know, like I said, those people that shit they hate on you for no reason. Like,
yeah,
it's
they're out there, dude.
it's in your nature. Like people just don't like each other. we're not all supposed to get along, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's like the real world, you know, even in comedy, work, wherever. So I tell my daughter all the time, like, you don't need to please everyone, you know. Like, I don't want to please everyone, so don't worry about people pleasing you. You know what I mean? Like, just worry about you. You know, if you have friends, keep some stuff to yourself that you wouldn't want them telling somebody else. You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly,
the
dude.
less they know, the better. Like I over here tell my life story on here, but like, I'm just like, I tell her like I said, life's too short to care. I don't care. I'm at that age now. I don't care. You don't like me. You don't like my podcast, my fucking comedy. I don't care. I got like 4 followers. Fuck you
Yeah.
guys. Hey, to my 4 followers at home,
Hey,
hell yeah.
I'm one of them, dude.
Hey, I had Selena on here last time. Shout out Selena. She has her podcast, and she started getting hate comments already. I was like, "You're getting hate comments? I don't even get a comment."
Dude,
Like,
I got the first day on TikTok. I got hate comments, dude. There was all right. So I one of it was like the day that I wanted to be like, all right, let me get hard on social media. Let me change my Instagram. Let me get a TikTok, dude.
I
And I,
can't get TikTok followers for shit. I have like 30 followers.
dude, first day on TikTok, I got 6 hate comments like, oh, uh, petty laughs. Must suck. Why are you putting up open mic videos up? I'm like, what
Well,
are you
that's because all you
doing?
have, you know. When
Yeah,
you're not gonna
dude.
be, you don't have your improv videos, you know. Like, hey, what happened with that video? Where were you at when that old lady was heckling you?
I was in Victorville somewhere, man.
Is that Victorville Mike, or is it a bar or
It's
something?
a bar. I got
I th-
booked with
I
it.
think I got invited to a show up there. I just never went.
Yeah, dude. Shout out to Emily May. She's the
Yeah, I
homegirl,
think she did talk to me, and she's like, I got a show going up here, and she's like, hey, I'd like to have you sometime, but then just
dude.
it just never went through.
She's cool, man. She'll like book you. She'll even headline you, dude. After
Because I did an open mic at the Improv, and she came up to me after, and was like, "Hey, I like your bits. I'd like to have you sometime." But then, like I said, it just nothing ever came of it, you know.
dude, she's a very like she's been around like
And I
the
just saw,
comedy block,
I
dude.
just seen her perform at the with the roast battle. She was there, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah. She was there, dude. Yeah,
yeah. But like I said, people will offer me shows, but like until you're on the flyer, it doesn't.
yeah.
I actually turn down a lot of shows. That's why, like I told you, I book a lot of shows, like or I don't book a lot. It's technically I do, but I turn a lot down just because it'll be a Tuesday in Whittier at 9 o'clock, and like I work at 4 in the morning. I'm not fucking going.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Like I need to know ahead of time. A lot of them are last minute. Like, hey, next Wednesday we got it. Like let me. I need to at least know a week or two in advance so I can get time off or figure it out. But that's why like if someone hits me up, like I always gotta double check. Like if it's like a month out, that's perfect. Like I have plenty of time. This next show's on a Friday, and I'm like, hell yeah, finally a Friday show, and I don't have to work. So I was like, fuck yeah, I'll do it. So yeah, Friday Corona. My flyer's on my Instagram. Check it out. I'm gonna try to edit this and get it out as soon as possible. So
Yeah,
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 I
yeah.
I got a show. I haven't booked a
Yeah.
show in months, man. I only got like months without a show. Like
So next Friday or this Friday?
no, it's in January.
In January. Okay.
It's like 3 weeks
Yeah,
away.
yeah.
So I have time to work on my same jokes.
Yeah, yeah. Well, fuck it. They haven't heard of me.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
But yeah, my first year I was booking shows left and right. This last year, just nothing. Like I've done a lot of pop-ins, like where I went to shows and
And people
yes,
like, oh, you're cool.
like hey, you want to be on or
Yeah. Let me give
some
you 5 minutes or
someone
3 minutes.
bailed and they're like so I've done a lot of pop-ins this year, but actually booked, nah, I did like 2 or 3. It was the worst year of comedy for me so far. But January 2025 starting out pretty strong. I have a fucking show the first couple weeks of the year. I'm like, hell yeah.
I'm booked for one show on January. I think I'm gonna cancel on it, dude.
But it's hard, man. I don't know. There's some people book shows left and right. I'm like, how the fuck, like, how do you do this? Like, what do you do? Like,
You also gotta hustle too, dude.
and I know you got to go to open mics and shit like that. Like, I've been there, done that. And then, like I said, it sometimes it's just like you're getting them, and then all of a sudden it just dies out. Like,
I I had a buddy tell me, yeah, I don't hit no one up to get booked. I just wait for someone to hit me up to get booked. I'm
that's what
like,
happens
well,
to
then
me.
you're
That's what
never gonna
happens to
get
me, and that's why I
booked,
don't get
dude.
booked. I don't
Yeah,
like begging. Like,
it's not even begging, dude. It's like I'll hit people up and be like, hey, what's up, man? Like, dude, I got next year, dude. I've got some things coming up, and it's because of me asking people and I'm open. Yeah, well, not even. Yeah, yeah. I guess.
Po- Polishing the
Yeah, yeah,
cocks.
it's not even that,
I'm
dude.
just
It's just
kidding.
like I guess hitting them up on Instagram, like, hey, can I open up for you? Just like shooting my shot, dude.
Hey, I've done that for this podcast where I hit people up and then I get ignored. I'm like, all right,
Oh, so you get the scene,
yeah.
the scene. I fucking. And is it people that you know, dude?
Some yeah, but the other thing that
I
pisses me off is that like, okay, now that I'm doing this by myself, when I had a producer before, it was hard to get the producer to come, get the comic to come, like trying to get the scheduling. But now that I'm doing this on my own, every evening, every night, you guys can come whenever you want. I'm ready to
yeah.
go, you know. So yeah, like I said, it's hard to book because people are busy. They have work, they have this, they have that. Like, there's a lot of people that I've hit up and then we didn't get the scheduling right, and then so they're still there, but like I'm still like I still have other people that have asked and want to be on, and then so I kind of it's just like trying to like like figure it all out because it's a headache dealing with this shit,
Yeah,
you know.
work out the logistics of
Because
everything.
the people that I've asked and promised to be on here, like you're gonna come on. I'm still figuring it out, and like and you were last minute. Like I was like I had to talk about the roast battle shit. I'm like once I saw you perform, I was like I gotta have this guy on this fucking
Dude,
show. Like
I a
when was it? A couple weeks ago. And
couple weeks ago, dude.
if you were there, I don't know what the date was. If you were there, it was a murder scene. This guy schmurdered.
Boom, boom, boom. Boondock Saints out
And
here.
I
Pop,
still
pop,
I
pop.
remembered some of the
Yeah.
jokes. They were that good.
Dude,
Like that joke. You're like in her right pocket is the
I
escape plans from the Sheen
dude,
factory. What'd you say was in her other pocket?
I only had one joke, and it was I only one joke compared to that. It was the Sheen joke, and then everyone laughed, and I'm like, all right, on to the next joke. And I was like, Kung Pao chicken recipe in her next pocket,
Oh, see,
dude.
I didn't know what you said,
Yeah,
but
dude.
it's funny because I saw a meme where it was like a baby
Yeah,
in
the
the
Sheen.
Sheen factory. I was like, oh man. I only know what Sheen is because I have a wife and daughters. They order crap off that all the time. But yeah, that was cold. I was like, damn. Tony, every that like I'm not gonna name names, but that person got schmurdered. Like everybody schmurdered them. Like, anyways,
Man, I'm happy that there's people to see it, but I'm sad that I don't have I have the second and third round taped, but I don't have the first round, dude. In the first round,
is the one that you murdered. Like
I went in there,
that's when everybody pulled their phones out. They're like, oh shit, we gotta film
I
this.
went in there
It's
guns
because they won't
blazing.
let you film. Like if you
Yeah,
start filming, they'll tell you to get out, like or put your phone away. Like some of the staff there is like on it. They're like, no film, no photos, blah blah, because they want the live experience. But
guns blazing, dude. Dude, they let two people go in front of me, man, and their set was trash, and I was like, "This is all you got, dude." I came in there, bop, 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 dude, taking names, dude.
I seen a couple times. This happened to me in comedy where you got a big pop and then you kind of just freeze. You don't really. I seen you like freeze where you're like the crowd laughed really loud and you just kind of hesitated. That
Yeah.
happened to me a few times where you're just like, whoa, like what was going on in your head when that was happening? When
Which one? The
I think it was the second round. You
all
told a
right, dude.
joke. It might have been the Sheen Factory one. You told a joke and
Oh,
then
that was the Sheen
it
Factory
was
was the third
loud.
one, dude. All right, so I'm gonna be honest, dude. I went in hard on one person that I thought was gonna be eliminated the first round, but then they ended up
Should
being,
have been.
yeah. So I used up all my jokes on that person, dude.
Yeah.
So when it came down to the second or in the third
You
round, I
don't
was
start making fun of what they're wearing, what they just make up some dumb shit. Hey, that one joke you said, like I'm not gonna say your jokes, but that other one you're like dishonoring joke.
dude.
I already knew what you were gonna say. Like I knew what he was gonna say. I was like, oh man, this guy's a fucking
Was that you in the camera that started clapping before?
probably.
You
I was by
yeah, dude,
myself. I
yeah,
was
you
like,
were like,
I already
someone in the
knew
camera started clapping before,
who's filming. Like in the what were they
and
filming?
somebody in the back, dude.
Because
One of the judges, I hit up the judges and was like, "Did you get any film?" And they're like, "Yeah, I actually got your last two rounds." So they got like the
that might have been me because I already knew it was coming. Like I said, as a comic, like like the setup for a joke. I
uh,
already know where it's gonna go. You know, like where he's gonna go with it. I knew I was like, oh, he's gonna do this, and I was like, no way. Like
dude, highlight of my comedy career, dude. I went in there and
maybe I'll do the roast battle again. It's fun. It's fun just being up there, just fucking
yeah.
around. But like I said, it's just stressful. I wish I knew the person I was going up against. You know, it's made it so much easier. You know,
Everybody was telling me that everybody on stage was like, "Oh shit, this guy's really
that's what I'm telling you. I was like, I
like."
was surprised. I was this guy's lying. He's been doing this shit for a while.
The judges were like, "What the fuck?" I got off, and even like the people that throw the roast battle, the guy was like, "Hey, dude, I just booked you guys thinking that this was gonna be a bullshit, battle, but you're like, yo, you
Listen,
fucking
retire your infinite chaos and go for the heavyweight champ.
really,
I'm serious. Fuck the infinite chaos. It's
dude.
like I said, it's hard. It's too much to worry about. You should go for the heavyweight title.
Really, I think I think it's harder to go in for 2 minutes for two. It's 2 minutes, 2 rounds
Listen,
on one
this is
person,
why
right?
you just take your time, talk slow, let the laughter die down. 1 minute can go pretty. It's not 2 minutes, is it? It's 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute.
It's 2 minutes, 2 rounds. From last time I remember, it's 2 minutes,
Well, I
two
don't remember because I
rounds.
did the tag team. I think we shared the time. So
Yeah,
yeah, I don't remember. I'm
dude,
lying.
that's man, that's I'm like it's easy for me just to do bop 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 on one person and then go on
I
to
want
the
to have
next
Adrian on
person.
here. Like he in the beginning, he was one of the first people that hit me up that wanted to come on here. But his work schedule and his situation he's got going, like it was hard with my producer. But now that I am doing it by myself,
Yeah,
like I want to hit him up. I need to hit him up again. Like, come on, Adrian. Whenever if you're listening, he's probably not. But
Adrian, I'm gonna change the landscape of the roast battle,
this guy
dude.
right here is gonna be the next heavyweight champ.
To go, believe me,
Hey,
dude. Come
I
on,
challenge you to do both. See if
dude.
they
I'm going to,
tell
dude.
him, hit him up like, hey,
Yeah,
someone challenged me to go against both,
I want
both
to be able to
titles.
be like you can't
The
the double champ. You can't say nothing
the
to the
only
double
problem is that
champ,
you'd have
dude.
to win the next one, the next Infinite Chaos, and then
Yeah.
you'd have to go through the bracket to
And
get the.
low key, I'm very scared because of this next Infinite Chaos. After I won this first one,
Do you know who you're going against, or is it randoms?
no, it's just random people, whoever they choose or whoever wants to be in
I'm
it.
gonna join. Let's
Dude,
go.
dude, that's what trips me out, man, because I won this first run, this last one that just happened, and I had a few comics come up to me and they were like, "Hey, good shit, but I want that belt." And I was like, "Fuck."
I don't care about that belt. I'll wear it like a watch, but I'm gonna join now just so I can go against you.
Oh, dude,
Just don't pull no Sheen Factory jokes on me.
dude, hey man, that was my first time ever doing a roast battle, so I surprised
But
myself.
see, the first one I did, they were like, go darker, go darker. So I did the second one, and I went dark, and then someone was like, oh, that was too dark. Like, what do you mean? What
Yeah,
the fuck?
I thought I was doing racist jokes, dude.
They were.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
But
But
it's a roast
yeah,
battle. Who
everyone was
cares?
telling me,
Well, I've done roast battles. They're like making fun of me for being
yeah,
Mexican, doing mowing lawns. Like, you know what I mean? Like, who
dude,
cares?
you made me feel so much better when you're like, yeah, they
Who
were
cares?
racist.
That's funny. Like, it's a roast battle. It's not like I said. The first one I did, I wasn't doing nothing crazy, and they're like, "No, you got to go darker." So then I went darker. The next one, they're like, "All right, that's too dark.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you want?" You know.
I knew I was in the right direction when I was telling my girl like, "Hey, these are the jokes," and she'd be like, hey,
I
those
said
are.
it is a roast battle. Anything goes. You even talk to the person and tell them, "Hey, is there anything you don't want to talk about? Anything you want to bring up?" Like one of the dudes that I went up against.
I never even thought of that, dude. Like, do I bring anything up that you don't want
Honestly,
me to
but
bring up?
honestly,
Or
who gives a fuck? You don't. Some people like to talk to each other and get to know each other. I'd rather just not know.
yeah, they put us in a group chat and we're like, hey, you guys, for it to be a good show, you guys share some information, and everyone shared like basic information.
Yeah, as I said, the less they know, the better. So yeah, all I need to know is who. I just need to see your Instagram. Let me see your Instagram, and I'll judge you off that. First kid I went up against, he had an Instagram, had like a photo of like a jar or like a plant, like some random crap. Like there's nothing on here. Like who is this kid? I don't even know. You know. Anyways, like I feel like you have to go out there and go crazy because the judges are gonna be like lenient some way, and I feel like I got robbed twice. I think people are like you should have won, but I'm like yeah whatever, I don't care. It's not that important to me, you know. But I did it for the stage
But it
time.
is.
Yeah,
You're
but
like, it's not.
now I want to get back in now just for fun. Like
Dude, I'm actually so I'm sad that I didn't do the buddy system roast.
that's like the end of the year one.
That's the Everyone was asking me like, why didn't you do it? Why didn't you do it? It I, I've only been I try to tell myself I've only been doing it for 6, 7 months, dude. So
He's lying. He's been doing it for 5 years. I don't
yeah,
care.
yeah.
They do that shit on Kill Tony. They're like, oh, how long you? Well, I started in 2019, but then because of COVID, I stopped. They're like,
Well,
fuck you.
I did it twice in 2019, dude. One time I went up there and said, I forgot my set. That doesn't count, dude. The first time I
Someone told me to do that just for fun. Just go up there and just go up there and don't say anything. I was like, I think I've kind of already done that
yeah,
already.
yeah, 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 yeah. That's well, damn, that makes me feel like I've been doing it for years then, guys.
I can't do that. I can't waste stage time. Every time I go out is a precious because I work a lot. I got kids, so like every time I go out it counts. So like I hate when you go to mics and then you don't go on or it goes on too fucking late.
And you're like, fuck, dude, I gotta wake up at 7 o'clock and I'm here
No,
at
I gotta wake up.
11.
I gotta wake up
Yeah.
at 3 in the morning. I work at 4 in the morning. So yeah, people who don't know can't say shit. They're like, oh, you got work in the morning. I'm like, yeah, motherfucker. By the time you're going to sleep, I'm waking up. Fuck you.
Dude, do that. Do the roast, man.
I've done it twice already. I've lost already twice, but it is what it is. It's fun though. Like it's stage time. I just think it's fun. But n- the first time I did it was the first time ever, and then the last one was last minute, and I wasn't prepared for either of them. But I think if I don't even know if they let me back in again because I already lost twice. They're like, fuck those guys, he sucks.
Well, I got haters out there that think that belt isn't worth anything. Come
I,
try me, dude.
I'm telling you, it's not that it's not worth anything. I think you should go for the heavyweight belt.
Yeah. Well, you know what it is? It's because the person that had it before me didn't. No one really likes that person, dude. And they're like,
I don't know who you're talking about. But anyways, we're not gonna name names on here. But the heavyweight champ, who won that last one?
it's some guy that works at the spot at the Ontario Improv.
Oh yeah, Cameron. I don't even remember who he won it against because C's had it and I think he gave it up. But I don't know who. Like if they had to start all over again. I don't know.
Ant, you know Ant, right?
I don't know him,
But
but
you know of him.
he's like you.
Mm.
I'm like, do I know you? Like, who are you?
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I've never met him, but he follows me. There's a lot of people like that.
So Ant,
And he likes some of my stuff, so he's cool. I said we haven't met personally, but
that's my boy Ant Junior, gang gang.
I
That
I don't know him personally, but yeah, he's cool in my book.
he's 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 going for the heavy. He's like a prospect for the heavyweight belt.
Oh yeah, he did win. Now I don't remember seeing him.
He
See,
won. He won one of the heavyweight
at that
contender
improv was the
battles.
first time I've seen him in person. I've never seen him anywhere. He just
Yeah.
started following me. I don't know who the fuck he was, but that first,
He's been at the Improv a couple times where
I said
you've done.
maybe
Yeah.
like I said with you, I've met him and I don't remember.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. Might have had a conversation, but I don't know. He just popped up on my Instagram, started following me, liking my shit. Cool guy, thanks. But yeah, I said I've met so many fucking people doing this. I don't know. I can't keep track. They say your mind can only remember 100 faces, so sorry guys. Something like that. Like you're
Yeah. Yeah.
there's even people like I get confused a lot. People think I'm their cousin, their friend, somebody they knew at
Oh,
the high
you're
school.
bald with a beard, dude.
That's what well before I had hair and I would get the same situation.
Really?
So yeah, you know what's funny? The first time I went to the improv, when I first did the open mic, somebody thought I was Adrian. They're like, "Hey, when's the signups?" Adrian Luna, the sound guy.
Oh yeah. 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 Hey, low key, I'm not.
One of his friends, his coworkers, Brandon, shout out Brandon. He was like, "You're like Adrian in an alternate universe."
Yeah.
We're very similar. We both like wrestling. We're into metal, hardcore. Like
I say
we
you're.
have a lot of similarities. So I guess we're like the what are those twins
Yeah, I was gonna
from
say
Alice in Wonderland?
that.
Alice in my wife's a big fan.
I was
What
gonna
Tweedledee
say.
and Tweedledum?
I was gonna say you're. You guys look like twins, but you're the one that kind of got the less nutrients in the.
Hey, check it out. I used to be a lot fatter, so yeah, I've lost weight. Like I
Yeah,
have a
yeah.
joke about
He's
that.
bigger. He's bigger. So you look like you're the one that got a look that the one that was born after him,
Hey,
dude.
he's been losing weight too. He's been looking great. So shout out to Adrian. He's getting skinnier. I need to catch up. But I was going to the gym for a while, but I kind of stopped. I need to go back. But my job's physical enough for me. But it's hard having a life, doing comedy, going to the gym. Like it's a lot of shit to do.
It
Dealing with
is, dude.
kids. Like
With especially with you, your kids are older,
no,
huh?
my little one just turned 6, and my oldest about to turn 16. So she's legally allowed to.
Damn,
She's legally allowed to babysit.
you waited, bro.
What do you mean I waited? I'm 36.
No, but what I'm saying, you waited in between.
There was a gap. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's a big gap, dude.
We didn't think the other one was gonna. The other one's a miracle baby. Like
Really?
she had some.
Well, the first one or the second one?
Well, the first one's obviously like, oh fuck.
Oh, okay.
But
And
I'm
the
saying
second one was a
we
miracle
just
baby.
thought she couldn't have any more
Yeah, yeah.
babies, and then she got pregnant. Like everyone else and their mom was having babies, and she kind of felt left
It's
out.
like you were almost done, and then you're like, all right, time to
I am
start
I am
over.
done because I got my balls clipped, so ain't no more
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. How was that, dude?
horrible. I have a bit about this,
Yeah.
but yeah, it was horrible. But it's worth it because now I have superhuman powers.
All that tension just.
Hey, you know what's crazy is that like um people ask me like people think once you get your nuts clipped like you can't nut anymore. I'm like, are you retarded? Like they
It's
just
yeah,
they just snip the one where the little swimmers go through. Like they just
yeah.
shut the door.
You're still getting. You know.
Someone asked me this too. How is it? I'm like, they're fat or full. They're huge. Like it just keeps going.
Yeah, 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 like
I
it's
think
a hose that
I don't.
doesn't have a
I think
stop
I
to
think
it,
it's because
dude.
it's lighter now. Now that the boys aren't swimming no more, it's just the fluid is just like.
It are you play are you Joe, is this a bit or are you
I'm
going
telling the
you're
truth.
you're like it's way bigger right now,
I'm
dude.
telling the truth. I think it's better now. Like more intense, more sensitive, and just
How was that how was that first nut after, dude?
I don't remember.
Everyone says that one's like
I don't
that
remember
one's the
because
shit.
they were like, oh, you have to wait. You have to. You have to come back and bring a semen sample to prove that it was legit. Like there's nothing in there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So you have to wait a month before you can, and then they tell you you have to fucking jack like 21 times before a certain day. You have to come back. And I tell them I'll be done by Monday, motherfucker.
Yeah,
No, but I don't remember. I just remember like being nervous. Like imagine your first time you ever nut in your life
yeah,
ever.
yeah,
That just same situation all over again. Like
yeah.
you're like, is it gonna happen?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Then all of a sudden it's like, and then I was like, wait, why is it
Yeah.
still going?
Was it I mean, was there blood in it or not,
uh,
dude?
that would be if you did it like a week after, but you're
That would've
supposed to
been
give a
yeah.
healing process. So this got a little R-rated for the
Oh
podcast.
yeah, yeah. Okay, my bad,
I don't
dude.
care, but it's just funny. People, there's probably a girl listening and they're like, ew,
Yeah.
gross.
Yeah, but you're gonna have a man in the future. Yeah.
Anyways,
Let him
ladies,
know, dude.
no more children coming from me. So just
Dude,
kidding.
I'm at the position where I want to do that, dude.
Go for it. Does your wife want more kids? Hey, listen,
Yeah,
when I was
dude.
getting mine done, my girl was trying to talk me out of it. When we were going to the hospital, she's like, I still want another one. I'm like, wait, another 10 years? Like, fuck that. Like,
Nah,
I was
man.
like, because we have two girls, right? I'm like, I don't want to get pregnant and get another girl. I can't. Right now I have two female dogs, two daughters, and a wife, all in one house. The,
Everybody's on the rag in this house,
my
dude.
dogs literally are on they're in heat. Both my dogs. One started than the other one, and then my daughter too. I'm just like, God damn,
Yeah,
like
I gotta pay for pads and fucking diapers out
exactly.
here,
The
dude.
other day I had to go fill up. I had to restock on feminine products and chocolate. So, but I told my I told somebody I was like, man, there's so much estrogen in this house. I need to start sitting when I pee. Like, when I was little, I always told myself I'm gonna have a house full of ladies, but not like
Yeah,
this.
yeah. You're like, no.
Not like
I mean,
this.
it did come true, but you're like, not this
I
one,
was
dude.
thinking like a Hugh Hefner style, but not like this.
Yeah, dude. My wife wants another kid, but
What do you have?
we got a boy and a girl.
Like, end it. What you everyone's
Exactly
crazy.
what, but my girl, she came from a family of three, so she wants
Listen,
her family just to be exactly
was
like her family that
her
she had.
family did this in the 80s or 90s, not 2025 when everything's fucking
Dude,
expensive.
well, I would have been down for the third one, but the second one, the last one that came out, we had super. It was like a really bad
Yeah, then
pregnancy.
don't no.
Kid had two surgeries as soon as he was born,
Yeah,
so it was
no.
like it was the most depressive.
But listen, are they healthy now, right?
Yeah, they're cool,
You're
dude.
good. Like just end it. Like
Yeah, dude,
listen,
stop it, dude.
these kids got to grow
You're
up.
winning, dude.
These kids got to grow up. They're gonna want cars. They're gonna want money. They're gonna like you have to put them through school. Like it adds up, you know. Like to raise a family nowadays isn't as easy as it was back then, you know. Like
At all, dude. It's expensive, dude.
yeah, so tell your wife wait till one of your kids have grandbabies or something. Give it 15 more years.
She's Latina, dude.
They're fertile.
They're fertile, dude, and she wants
How old is your youngest one?
uh he's about to turn 2 in
Oh yeah,
January.
damn, yeah, she's ready. Her body's ready to start.
Yeah.
She's in heat.
Yeah, yeah, she is, dude. She really is, bro. She like wants another one, and I'm like, "Hey,
Like I said,
relax."
it's the perfect family. They say the more likely you'd have kids, the more likely to stay in poverty. So like two is fine. Like anything beyond that, like
I mean, don't get me wrong, dude. I would like a house with, a bunch of kids running around, but I really can't afford that,
how
dude.
old are you?
I'm 30, dude.
Yeah, you're done. You don't want to be fucking 35, starting over. The worst part is too is if you have help, if you have family or people who can watch your kids, you know what I mean? That's one thing. But if you don't, and then you have a newborn, you gotta, you can't go nowhere and watch your kids. Like you don't trust who's watching them. Like
Exactly, dude.
there's a lot to it besides just having the physical babies. Like knowing who's around them, trusting who's around them. when you want to go out with you and your lady to go somewhere, then you have to leave them and a newborn. You know what I mean? Like,
Dude, I gotta make an appointment just to
see, tell
lay
your lady
some
this.
pipe down,
Tell
dude.
your lady this. Let your fucking babies grow up, and then you guys can have more time together. Because it gets hard on your relationship in general. You know, like the least time you guys spend out together, you're gonna start fading away. You know, like two is enough. What's your wife's name?
Jennifer.
Is she listening? Probably not.
Probably not.
Anyways, Jennifer, just trust me, you will be happier with the two kids. You don't want another one. Stress yourself out. You'll live longer, all right?
Clip this, dude. I'm about to just
Y-
send this to her, dude. Just
You'll live longer. You don't need. And like I said, it also is on the woman's body. You know, the more kids they have, the harder your life is going to be later. So listen, less back problems, less headaches. Don't do it.
and they're toddlers right now, so I'm getting the worst of it.
How old are they?
One's about to turn 4 and one's about to turn 2.
Yeah. And you want another one?
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Let them grow up, enjoy them, put them in sports. That's another thing. They want to play sports. They want to do this. They want, like my daughter's about to be turning 16. She wants money every weekend for something. They just went to get their nails done. They went to get their nails done right now. So I'm
Dude,
like,
that's expensive.
I know all three of them got their nails done, but they have Christmas money, so I ain't paying for
Yeah.
it. So, but I'm just saying in general, like your kids, like my oldest is 16. Thank God my daughters are in a big gap because she's gonna get a job soon. She start paying her own way, buying her own shit, and then I can focus on the little one, you know. But having them all together at the same time,
It's too much,
and then
dude.
like I said, they're gonna want their car, a license. They want to go to the mall. They want to go to the movies. They want to go to college. Like it just adds up. Like my daughter thinks we're rich, you know. Like she just wants money all the damn time. Like, oh, can I get hair dye? I want to dye my hair. Like, oh, I want to get my nails done. Like she's now at the age where she's like worries about what she looks like. So like
Yeah.
she has to straighten her hair. She has to do her makeup before she leaves the house. I'm like, we're going to Walmart. Like you're fine. We're not going to Target. You know, if we're going to Target, then of course do your hair and makeup.
Was she a very girly girl when she was a kid?
No, not till recently.
Dude, my daughter right now, that's why I'm scared. Like it's just gonna be expensive as fuck with this little girl, cause she's super girly, dude. She's like doing her nails and she's
Yes, my little one is like that already, but my oldest just started, so now it's becoming more expensive. But whatever makes him happy, I love him. I don't care, you know. But I don't want to deal with boys, and so far I haven't had to deal with it yet, and I'm not ready for that. So
I feel like girls are way easier than boys though.
yeah, that's why I always wanted a son, but I've been like I volunteered at my daughter's schools, like to field trips, whatever. Boys are retarded.
Yeah, they're pieces of shit.
They're
Yeah.
like they don't listen. Always getting in trouble, like fighting, spitting on each other. Like they don't give a. I don't remember being like that as a kid, but
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I don't know. This new generation of boys don't give a fuck. Have you seen what I said back then? Everyone was autistic. We just didn't know.
That's what everyone says. Like, hey, if they had the test back then, 80% of you guys would have been
They're
autistic.
like, I see this meme. It's like my mom never got me tested. It's like me when I was little, like, no, but like
I think of the Forrest Gump.
I don't know what I have. I talk a lot. I don't know if that's ADHD or whatever. Like in school, I used to get in trouble all the time. They'd be like, "He talks too much, but a pleasure to have in class." Like all my
They
report
said they
cards,
said that on your report
my
card.
report cards all used to like, every year like fucking clockwork. Even different teachers, different schools.
Social butterfly, but we just don't want him to fly around this garden
They
over here.
like, yeah, he talks a lot, but a pleasure to have in class. I'm like, my mom would be like, "Why are you talking so much?" Look at me now, mom. Rest in peace, mom. But anyways, look at me now. I started doing comedy. I finally put my fucking too much talking to work. You know. That's why it's easy to do this podcast. Like when I do this podcast, like I just really good at. I've always been a talker, so like I get be on here and talk to people I don't even know. And like
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like we talk like we know each other. Like I had Stevana on here, and I've only met her a few times. I've been around her, but we don't know each other. We were just like going back and forth. It was like just back and forth. She's like, wow, like we don't even know each other. I'm like,
dude, I don't know her, but she's a funny
yeah,
lady, dude.
she's cool. She's probably the most famous comic I've had on so far.
Yeah, she's. Let me get sponsored by Fashion Nova out here, dude.
Yeah,
Jesus.
and she was like, oh, I'm a Fashion Nova ambassador. I was like, what's that? Like,
She's like, I get paid.
I was like, oh, I don't know what the
I get
fuck that
free
is.
clothes and I get paid, dude.
Hey, big and tall, hit me up, baby. Or do they have, I'm not that tall. I'm 5'11", or I'm 5'11" on a good day. That's what I tell people. Maybe I'm like 5'10", but
Hey, Wrangler, hit me up. Anything from sold at
no. Hey, fuck that.
Costco and
Hey,
Walmart.
Vans hit me up, baby. It's all I wear is Vans. I have a couple Nikes, but
Just anything, hit me
yeah,
up, dude.
no, seriously. Like, give me a sponsor. Like, I have my own merch and shit. Fuck that. Someone sponsor me. Like, trying to get paid.
Just anything. Underwear,
You
socks.
know what I noticed that a lot of podcasts are sponsored by products like fucking Liquid Death or whatever it is. I want to get sponsored by this shit. Sponsor me with equipment. Hey, Shure microphones. Hey, something cables. Hit me up. Like I'd love to have all new shit. I have almost good mics, but there's another tier up that are even better. But
So these are the not the M2.
I don't know what it is. I ordered them at Guitar Center. I think it's
These are
M.
clean though, dude.
I think they're M75s, whatever that is. They're podcast mics, but
These are
it's a
clean,
lot better
dude.
than the other ones. If you watch the show, the first episode was like these shitty little regular mics.
No,
Then I had some other shitty mics, but then they went out with Leo. Sorry, Leo, I'm about to have him back. We have to refilm this because I feel bad. Like it sounds like
the
shit.
invisible comic, dude. Leo, dude.
But
He's out there, but he's
hey,
really not
sorry,
out
Leo,
there.
but it had to happen because then it woke me up and I had to go buy new equipment.
Yeah, dude.
So shout out to Gil for recommending.
How'd you even get in touch with Leo, dude?
I saw him at a mic. Because
Dude.
that's how I always seen him. I was like, hey, I want you on my podcast. Give me your fucking number. And then he actually lives around here. He's like my neighbor, but I never see him. So
He's always like, yeah, dude, I don't have an Instagram.
he's a
But then
liar. I found his
yeah,
Instagram.
dude, yeah, a couple
No,
real people know his
no,
Instagram,
I
dude.
found it. I'm the guy who found it.
Yeah, yeah, you're the one that told me about it,
I
dude.
found it because I would have this page creep on my shit all the time, and then he'd be like, "Yeah, I saw you, and I seen this." And
You're like you put two
I
together,
was like,
dude.
"How the fuck does this
Yeah,
guy
he
know?"
said that to me one day.
So I created the podcast. We talked about it on his episode. I created the podcast Instagram, and then the same fucking thing showed. I blocked that page on my last one because I don't like fake followers. I don't know who this person
Yeah.
was. It was like a meme page. So I noticed this thing popped up again. Is like following, looking at all my shit. I'm like, I wrote to it. I was like, hey Leo, I know it's you. And then they didn't respond. And then he admitted on another podcast. Shout out Rick Bravo. He was on the Static Hour, and he admitted on there that I figured him out. But I was like, fuck, I knew. So on his episode, usually I tag people's Instagrams and shit like that. On his, I didn't tag anything because he doesn't have one. But we're gonna keep his privacy private. But oh yeah, shout out to Rick. We're gonna have me and him are gonna have a special episode, maybe hopefully in the next month or so.
What is it?
We're gonna
Like an old school
no, I
Nickelodeon.
said this. I told him I hit him with an idea. I was like, hey, you remember when like the Power Rangers and the Ninja Turtles were on the same episode? Because he's like, oh, I want you to do my mic. And I'm like, I want you to do my mic. He's like, oh, we'll set it up where we'll do an hour of mine, and then we'll do an hour of yours. I'm like, no, let's do
That's
it
how old
together.
you know. That's how we know you're old as shit, dude.
The Ninja Turtles and Power
Ninja
Rangers,
Turtles.
or
I was
whatever. Like
I was gonna say Jimmy Neutron and Timmy Turner, dude.
whatever universes that cross paths.
Yeah.
So I told him, I was like, would that be cool? And he's like, yeah, that sounds fun. So we're gonna try to plan that in the next month or so, whenever he's available. But I'm ready to go. But I told him, I was like, that'd be pretty sick. We can both film it, and then he can edit it however he wants, and then we could release. I'll release it on my channel, and release it on his
Yeah.
channel. I'd actually rather him edit. I like his edits. He's fucking good. Like he helped me edit some of my stuff, but I'm still new to this whole editing shit. But this
What
motherfucker's
do you
good.
edit on?
Adobe Pro.
Premiere Pro?
Yeah, but he's really good at it. I'm lazy. Like he does all these cool tricks, and I'm like, nah.
With that, dude, all you have to do is just watch
No,
videos
I
and
have
then
I have in my phone. I have like a laundry list. I screen record a bunch of tutorials on how to
yeah.
do shit. It's a lot, man.
So with that is I'll watch videos and be like, I like that edit, and then I'll
You know what I
Google
noticed? A lot of the foreigners have the best tutorials.
step
Like
by step,
like
dude.
some of the guys I follow, that might be Nigerian or something.
Yeah, yeah,
There's a
yeah.
couple
Or
dudes.
Indian, dude. Yes,
Yeah,
dude.
Indian.
You're gonna have to click
Yeah, there
into.
was this one thing I was trying to figure out because some videos will pop up to you try to put in Premiere, it's like too big, so you have to get it compressed. And I was, like when you try to
Yeah, yeah, I know what
file
you.
in it,
Yeah,
it'll tell you like, oh,
the zip is too
video's
big.
too big. So I needed to figure out how to compress the files. And I was like, what the fuck? So I looked up videos, and there was a dude who's like Nigerian.
All you have to do is just click this button, and you're
Yeah,
good, dude.
but he was talking about something, but I couldn't understand what he was saying for the long. I had to like. It took me a while to figure out what he was saying, and I was like, oh, that's what he's saying, because I couldn't understand his accent. So I figured out after, but for the longest time, I'm like, what the fuck is he saying? Like, yeah. So I had to watch other videos, but he had the best one, but I just didn't understand him. Like, yeah. But I have so many videos in my phone. I need to start. I might get a pen and paper and start writing this shit down, because like I said, they say it takes like 6 months to learn it. It's hard. Like this is a lot. Like doing podcasts.
Yeah.
producing by
especially with
yourself.
when it's video and audio.
Yeah, I like it like that because some people like to watch, some people like to like. I get most of my views from video.
Yeah.
Like my Spotify has somewhat decent views, but my YouTube has way better views than my Spotify.
Now, I mean, I'm not seeing the screen right now, but do you have a screen that's recording it right now? That's
Yeah, I can see us.
yeah.
I can see your Monster Zinc hat.
Yeah.
What is it? Kentucky Dad?
It's
It looks like the
Kentucky
it
Dad,
looks like the
dude.
basic bitch hat from from Disneyland. Every mom has the Monster Inc. hat.
Yeah,
I told my
yeah.
wife that's the basic bitch hat. If you go to Disneyland,
Every white bitch got that
every
thing,
hot
dude.
mom has the Monsters Inc. hat on.
No, I'm a Kentucky dad.
What does that mean?
Well, I'm from Kentucky, dude.
Oh shit! You came up here. Oh, I forgot. Let's talk about you're in the military. Is that you
Yeah,
came out here
so
after?
yeah, so I mean, I was born out here in Loma Linda, and then I moved to Kentucky when I was like 3 years old, and I grew up, joined the military.
What's Kentucky? What's that like out there? Is it like farmland and shit like that?
Well, I grew up in Lexington, dude, which was it's a college town, so it's like a super it's a small
I
town
know
with a
Lexington and Fontana.
yeah, no, it's like a small town but with a big town feel because University of Kentucky's there, and it's like one of the biggest like like basketball university
Did you play
towns.
sports?
Fuck no, dude.
Me neither, because I was like a fat emo kid. I had my ears stretched out, my lip piercings, and they're like, you can't play sports with piercings. I was like, all
Yeah.
right. I was like, all right, then I guess I won't.
No
Fuck
one
you,
understands
you
me.
fucking nonconformist.
Yeah, dude. I skated, dude. That's it. I skated with friends, man. And
Me too. I was skinny in high school, so I did
yeah,
skate too.
I was the kid that skated and smoked cigarettes and shit, dude.
You should check out the Claremont skate park. It's a chill little park. Have you ever been there?
Uh,
It's like 5 minutes away from the Claremont Mike. It's literally up the street. It's right next to the high school. It's a pretty sick
I've
park.
been to the Upland one, man.
That one's too intense. There's like
Yeah, it's like
giant
a big
pools.
ass one
They have a couple.
with the. I think I've been to the Claremont one too.
It's got a little bowl, some little sick rails, couple little. There's a stage. There's like a stage away that's like right around the area. It's pretty
Yeah,
sick.
no, I haven't been to that one.
Claremont has a few skate videos. Like a lot of their staircases from the school are like pretty popular in skate videos. But anyways, so yeah, back to the military thing. You're from Kentucky. You started the military.
Yeah, I joined the military and then I got out here, met my wife, and
Were you stationed in San Diego?
yeah, I was stationed in San Diego,
That's
dude.
where my shout out to my brother-in-law. He's a Marine. He's in San Diego right now too. Shout out Zach.
Gang, gang,
Support
hoorah.
the troops. We support the troops in here.
Yut.
Hey, you get free beer here.
Yeah.
And you get to walk home with some free stickers and
You
beer
get better
koozies.
discount too,
Hey,
dude.
you get to leave with free stickers and beer koozies. Check it out, the Crimson Comedy Show beer koozies and the stickers. Shout out to the haters that hate on my merch. Anyways, you want to buy some? No, you don't get to buy. You have to be on here. That's how you win one. Only guests get to take these home with them. Stickers I give out for free. So, anyways, back to your Marine cool thing. How long were you in there for?
6 years, dude.
When did you get out?
2019.
That's when you started? That's when you were in San Diego. You were drunk at the what is it?
Yeah, it was right before I got out, and I tried comedy at
There's a lot of mics down there. I went down there to the American Comedy Co. one time. That place is pretty cool.
yeah, that's a pretty sick spot, but it was right next to the American Comedy Co.
I hate driving down there. It's so fucking far.
It's far, dude.
Hey, when we went there last time, there was a club next door and a line going around the building to get in this gay club. Like it wasn't a gay club, but it was gay. They had like
They
they
were
had
gay for having the line,
they had
dude.
bull riding. Well, maybe it was gay, but there was a bunch of people like, and so we parked next to it, and we were trying to leave the parking lot, and the line was so thick, nobody was moving.
Yeah.
So I was like, we're sitting there like trying to exit. They're blocking the exit, and I was like, get the fuck out of the way. And some fucking chick tried to like get crazy with me. I was like, we're trying to leave. You're blocking. Like, let us the fuck out. She's like, oh my mama, homie. Like, she tried to get all fucking manly with me. I was
Oh,
like,
my mama, Hemi didn't even say homie. They
I
said
was like, what the
Hemi.
fuck, fool? Just move. We're literally patiently waiting and we're not honking. And then I fucking got mad. I was like, get the fuck out of the way. What? You see headlights right there. You guys are just standing straight forward. They're like looking straight forward. Like,
Yeah.
we're not even there. Like, we can't exit anywhere else. It's the only exit, you know? So I had to yell at some stupid bitch. But yeah, those people down there, like, we walked around to get something to eat before the show. Everyone down there was drunk. There was drunk soldiers, drunk
Yeah.
everyone. I had never
Well,
been down
it's
there
downtown
before.
San Diego,
Yeah,
dude.
I'd never been there before. Well, I've been to San Diego, but never been as an adult down there. We fucking next to our car, like someone just took a fat dump on the ground. I was like, "Is this LA? Like, what the hell? What is this?" And my friend's like, "That's human." I'm like, "Are you sure it's not dog?" He's like, "No, that's human." I was like, "No."
That's a human shit right
He's
there.
like, "That's a dump, bull."
That ain't a turd. That's a dump.
But I was just like, all right, I'm over San Diego. There's drunks everywhere. The food was good down there, but I like that place. But I know they. I tried hitting up a mic while we were down there, but it was gonna start at the same time as the show we were gonna go see.
Yeah.
So I was like, nah, maybe next time. But I haven't been back. But I just don't like driving down there. That's before I had glasses. I just got glasses, and when we drove down there, I just remember like my eyes being so blurry. Like I'm like I thought I was tired, and I didn't put two and two together that I
You're like,
needed
I'm not
glasses.
blind.
But I would be
I'm
driving for a
actually
long
blind.
time because I work a lot, so I'm always tired. So I just thought, oh, I'm tired, you know. And then I was like, fuck, like why I have to keep squinting one eye to focus? Like it's because one of my eyes has astigmatism. It's bad, and I didn't notice because like I said I'm always tired. So like at night the
Like, why
fucking
are all the numbers switched, dude?
at night all the brake lights are bright. So like I just thought, oh, I'm tired. I'm just tired. That's all. It's in my
It's
fucking head.
astigmatism,
It's in my
dude.
head. I'm fucking tired. And then my girl had to go get her license renewed or something, and we were just standing in line in the DMV. And you know how they do the little eye test where they cover an eye?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I was just doing it for fun, and I covered one eye and it was fine. Then I covered the other eye and it was just blurry. And
Like, oh
I was
shit,
like, wait a
dude.
minute, I've never just because it's my left eye. Like I can wink with my left, I can't wink with my
Yeah,
right. So I technically never close my right eye and focus with my left eye. You
yeah,
know,
yeah,
so
yeah.
I didn't know, but that was fucking up my vision. So the lady, because the like I was reading license plates and I couldn't read them anymore. And I was like, oh, like I think something's wrong. Like I was too Mexican to embarrass to admit there was something wrong with me. You know, so
Yeah.
I finally went to go get it. I've had vision insurance forever. Like I pay for extra benefits at work, so I have like the top notch vision, and I never used it. Even my wife, we never used it. I had it for years. So
That's how they get you, dude.
so I finally went down there, and they're like, the lady was like, yeah, how long, you know, have you noticed this? Like you needed glasses, bro? I was like, Not really." She's like, "I think you might have needed it since you were like a child." I was like, "Are you
And then you
serious?"
put your glasses on and it like heals all your headaches and
Well, the first drive home, it's like I was drunk. They told you like you're
yeah, yeah, don't
dizzy.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I was like, fuck. I had my daughter with me, so I had to put them on, and I'm like, nah, I just took them off. I couldn't drive, and then I was just focusing with one eye.
Yeah, dude. And you know it's you're dilated too while
Yeah,
they give them to you, know?
yeah. So this right now is the temporary one. It's not like not the official one.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to go back in the year, and then they're gonna give me the official one. But
Really, dude?
well, that's what she said. The doctor was like, well, I give it to you. Like it's not like the complete. It's to get your brain adjusted to it until you're ready for the next one. But when we were doing that thing, like, is this one better? Is that one better? I'm like, they all look the fucking
Dude,
same. I
that's
don't
yeah.
know. It's hard to determine. I don't know about you, but what's wrong with your eyes?
Everything's just super bright to me, dude.
I thought you said everything's wrong with my eyes.
No, no. Everything's like lights and everything, like
Just at night when I drive,
yeah.
like when I'm home, I'll take my glasses off just to focus. Like, cause I get tired of wearing them. Like, I'm wearing them all day at work. I can take them off at home and relax for a bit. I don't need them 24/7.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But to read and shit, like I can't read shit without my glasses on. But wait, is it time to wrap up?
Oh no, I mean I'm just checking the time.
Anyways, so yeah, the lady's like, you should have had this a long time ago, but I don't mind glasses. Like some people like
I
want
fuck with them,
contacts
dude.
and shit like that, but I'm not doing all
I
that.
like them, dude. The fact that they were like you could choose yellow lenses, and I was like, yeah,
See, that's what I thought.
throw them my
I
way,
didn't
dude.
know yours were real. I thought it was just designer
Just because I was
glasses.
being trying to be cool. No, dude, it's everything's super bright, dude. So at night, like if I take these off, I'm like this, but
Have you seen the movie Me, Myself, and Irene?
yeah, 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 yeah.
Met
Yeah, I look
Whitey?
like a cop, dude.
No, but no Whitey, the random white dude that they brought. There was a albino guy as a character that they met on the road, and he was a hitchhiker, and they give him a ride.
I've never seen. I don't remember that part. I remember seeing me, myself, and Irene, but
Yeah, that's Me, Myself, and Irene is the one. Yeah, that's Me, Myself, and Irene. Yeah, they're on the road because they're on the road because the cops are looking for them, right? And they pick up a hitchhiker. It's a pale ass white dude, and he has these special glasses, and it has like little focus things on it. And he's sleeping, and the girl puts on his glasses, and then she's looking up, and she could see inside an airplane.
no,
It's like super zoomed.
I mean, I don't remember that part,
But
dude.
he's a pale. His name's Whitey.
Yeah.
Watch that movie again. That fucking funny. That guy's funny as fuck. But because he's what's the word I'm looking for? He's schizophrenic.
Yeah, yeah,
He he comes and goes, so he doesn't know. So he had met Whitey before, and then when he came out of the schizophrenic thing, he didn't know who he was, and the kid's like, "Hey, it's me, it's Whitey." But yeah, he was some weird ass dude. But he had these super zoom glasses. That shit is funny as fuck.
Everyone always asks me like, "Are you just trying to be cool?" I'm like, "No,
I'm
dude."
telling you now, I thought they were designer
No,
glasses. That's I didn't know they were
no,
prescription. I've
no,
never seen them like that.
well, I just started wearing glasses about 4 years ago.
Just started. That's a long. I just
Well,
started
yeah,
like
well,
6 months
yeah.
ago.
I thought you've been wearing
I
them
got
for,
them like 6 months ago.
yeah,
I'm
no,
still getting
about
used
like,
to them.
yeah, 3, 4 years ago, and yeah, I told her my issue. I was like, hey man, like everything's super bright to me, and she was like, you know what? Yellow lenses or purple lenses would be really cool for you, like really good for your eyes.
You're the first person I ever seen with. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah. Well, have you never seen old motherfuckers with yellow lenses, dude?
No,
Never?
maybe in the 80s or something. Like these ones are special where they have like the anti-glare.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, I had those, made my head hurt hard.
But I don't really notice a difference because like when I'm driving, sometimes the shit's still kind
It's
of
still
bright.
glaring, dude. I'm like,
But I told you this isn't the official prescription. I'm
yeah,
supposed to
yeah,
go
yeah.
back, so we'll see. But I have
Yeah,
two pairs of these. I have another pair in my thing, but
the next one I'm gonna try really hard to get the purple lenses, dude.
I never seen those.
Yeah.
Oh, my wife just got here. Hi, Kaylee. This is Hector,
Hey,
Kaylee. Anyways, we're almost done with this. But anyways, what were we talking about? So yeah, the glasses situation. I don't mind them. I actually like them. Like the I should have had them a long time ago. She just got some too, but I told my daughters like, enjoy your vision while you have it. Like my vision was great. I thought it was great.
enjoy your age while you have it, dude.
Enjoy your hair while you have it.
Yeah, when did you start losing hair, dude?
Like a few years ago, like I don't know, maybe like 4 or 5 years
Now,
ago.
how did it start going? Like,
Just it's just right here. Like just my hairline sucks. Like
yeah,
it just looks like shit. Like I used to do a comb over, and then so the comb over just looked. Because when you have a comb over, you could
yeah.
see the thick hairline, and then it just started thinning out. So then this was during COVID, where it was hard to get haircuts anyways. So then I just started shaving my head, and then I've just been sticking to it ever since.
My edges is starting to get
Let,
bald
let
right
me
now,
see. Pull
dude.
your head up. Oh no, you're fine. Mine goes like a fucking vampire.
Oh, yeah, you get the,
I think ever since I started shaving my head, it started getting worse. But
yeah.
I use the clippers. I shaved my head with a razor a couple times, and I like almost bled out one time.
Oh,
I was in the shower, and
the fuck,
fuck,
dude?
I cut my head nasty. Like the back of your skull.
Yeah,
Yes, I'm fat, but I could feel my skull.
yeah.
But the back of my skull, like I can't describe it. Like the back of your skull is like a little. I don't know what the fuck it is.
You got divots and all
So I
that
was
shit in
shaving it
there, dude.
quick, like la 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 la, and then boom, I hit the corner of that part of my skull, and it took a fat chunk out of my skin. Like I saw the skin, like in the razor, it was like
Eh,
it looked like a potato peel. Like
and especially since you're in the shower, dude.
yeah.
So it's like you're like,
So
what the hell is this?
you know when you peel a potato and it's like the sliver of the
Yeah,
potato, it
yeah,
looked like
yeah,
that, but it was my skin, and I was like, oh fuck. And I was holding it, and it was bleeding for like 20 minutes straight, and I was like, fuck, it's not stopping. Like
yeah.
I kept
Yeah.
holding it. I'm like, I was literally like, I think I might need stitches. I don't know what's
It's like
going
I feel
on.
a little woozy right now,
But
guys.
I got out of the shower, and it still was bleeding, and I put a band-aid on it. But fuck, that was so scary. And that was the last time I shaved with a razor. My wife bought me a bunch of new razors from Sam's Club, and I'm like, I ain't fuck. I'm only trimming.
Yeah,
I trim underneath my beard and the outline. That's it. So those are gonna last me for fucking ever.
I'm at the point where I want to start shaving because haircuts are expensive, dude.
But yeah, I save a lot of money. I was spending like $100 a month on haircuts. I bought a nice set of clippers. Wall. Shout out to Wall. Hey, I get sponsored by Wall. Sponsored by Wall. Anyways, the
Gang,
Wall.
gang.
The Wall Zero. It's like it's called balding. It's balding clippers. It's just a
Yeah, yeah,
zero.
yeah.
There's no actual things to it. I've had it for like 3 years now, and it's still running strong. It's pretty good. I got it on Amazon, so yeah.
Well, they're anything wall lasts.
I shout out to Wall.
Shut up.
No, but people are like, why don't
Shout out
why
the
don't you use
wall.
electric razors like the ones that are meant for bald people?
Because
But
they,
the
those,
blades dull fast.
yeah, and those kind of like irritate the skin, dude.
Yeah, that's why I said the zero clipper's fine. Sometimes I have a beard trimmer. Sometimes I'll be lazy and I'll just use my beard trimmer to shave. It's the same thing, zero
Yeah,
clipper, but it just takes longer because it's a tiny little clipper. So with the regular clipper, I can just
yeah,
just
yeah,
cut it off faster. But with the zero one, I have to use like keep going over it, and then I can't see the back of my head, so I'm always telling my girl like, "Can you tell me if I
yeah.
have anything?"
Did I miss
One
anything?
time I went to the improv and I had like a fat stripe on the back of my head, and my sister-in-law was there. Or it wasn't my sister-in-law. Who was it? I mean, maybe it was my sister-in-law, but
She's like, you got to fight
oh
with a
yeah, it
girl,
was
huh?
my
She
sister-in-law.
ain't let you know, dude.
It was my sister-in-law. We went. It was my brother, my sister-in-law, and I think she went with us. But we went to go see Harlan Williams, and I I had a fat stripe on the back of my head that I forgot. And my sister-in-law was like, "Oh, I thought you just wanted it like that." I was like, "No,
I thought that was
the
the
style."
yeah, the
I was like, "Why
style,
the
dude.
fuck?" And it was off to the right. Like that's not even cool at all. Like I didn't even notice. So yeah, it
I
was
did that happen to me one time. I bought a jacket and I left the tag on it, and I spent the entire night with the tag. And my brother was like, "I thought you wanted the tag on there." I was like,
like the
"No."
cool guys with their
Yeah, like,
hats with
and I was
their.
like, "No." And then I started to like in my head, I started to realize, oh, these motherfuckers were looking at me because I look stupid,
Hey,
dude.
you know what's embarrassing when you buy a new pair of pants and you forget the stickers on the back of your pants? Like, oh look at his 40-30 pants, that fat
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah, yeah. Do that fat foot.
We went to dinner with her family for like a nice like a family dinner like in a fancy ass restaurant, and I had bought some new jeans before and I had the sticker on the back, and we were upstairs in the top like you went to the second story of the building,
Yeah, yeah.
and I was walking upstairs and my hand just happened to swipe the back of my leg kind of, and I felt like something. I was like, what the
You're
hell
like,
is
what's
that?
this cardboard
No,
back here?
it was the tape, the sticker.
Yeah.
And I peeled it off and I was like, oh fuck, I'm in a fancy
Yeah, like,
restaurant with my Target sticker on the fucking
with your
jeans.
size 40,
40 30.
40, 30, look at this fat short motherfucker.
I could do. I don't like 32s because they're like too long. Like 30 is perfect. Like I think one of my legs is longer than my other
Yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
I feel like when I'm walking in
He's actually
jeans.
5'7", guys. He's not
Hey,
5'11" like he's been
hey, I'm
saying.
5'10 on a good.
Yeah.
My license
He
plate.
says 30, dude. Yeah, he's definitely 5'7",
My
dude.
license says 5'11, so I'm 5'11. All right. Anyways, I think I'm shrinking. I'm getting older now, so you start to shrink when you get older. But anyways, it's almost an hour and 20 in. All right. Well, anyways, we're getting ready to wrap this up. Is there anything you want to talk about? Any shows you got coming up?
Nah, dude. I actually have a roast battle January 17th, man.
Where at?
I can't even tell you, to be honest, dude. Out of the
It's a separate one from the
Yeah, it's a
uncensored.
separate one. Yeah,
Oh, you're doing a whole other one?
a
Calm
whole,
down.
a calm.
Hey, he
Come on,
won one
dude.
fucking belt. Now he wants to go all these other
Hey,
spots.
hey, the champion rests, and now you got to get a couple. You got to get a couple rounds in, dude, before.
Hey, you don't want to be known for that.
No,
Like,
no, I
all
don't,
he
dude.
does is win roast
No,
battles.
I really don't, dude.
There are some people who only roast battle and don't do stand up. Like, I'm not gonna name names, but there are people like, what the fuck's the point of that?
No, I don't want to be that guy, dude.
Yeah.
I just want I that was cool photo ops, dude. I got some sick ass photos with the improv behind me.
Okay, so where you want to promote it? Where the fuck is this place at? You gonna
I
promote it?
don't even, dude. I just got hit up on it a couple days ago.
All right.
My
Well,
bad. Sorry, didn't even bring it up. Shouldn't even
no,
brought
I'm
it
gonna
up.
tag his Instagram, and then
Yeah,
from there, are you gonna post a flyer or
yeah.
anything?
I'll post a flyer. Hector underscore Montana 4.
Is that's your Instagram?
Yeah, that's the
Repeat
IG.
it one more time. What's your Instagram?
Hector underscore Montana 4.
All right, check him out. Look out for a flyer for some random fucking roast
Yeah,
battle.
some random roast battle up in uh up in the high desert, dude.
Well, I'm Andy C underscore comedy. You can follow us at the Crimson Comedy Show, Instagram, YouTube. Someone fucking follow us, please. Like, you need to promote this. Somebody. That's what pisses me off too. I'll have people on here and they'll post it once, post it multiple times,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
assholes.
yeah, yeah.
Let's promote this shit.
Yeah.
Get viewers.
Oh, I'm about to
Listen,
blow this thing up,
you
dude.
come on here. That's what I hope. Like, you come on here. I want you. I'm gonna promote it. You promote it. Let's promote
Yeah,
each
yeah,
other.
yeah.
Let's get some followers going.
I
That's
didn't know it was gonna happen until it happened
yeah.
today, dude.
Well, I'm glad you came. Like I said,
Yeah.
I was dealing with the technical issues. I'm still new to this. All right, so bear with us. But anyways, all right, guys. To the 4 followers at home, thank you guys for listening. Once again, thank you, Hector. Shout out to the Marines. Shout out
Thank
to the
you,
Marine
dude.
Corps. Thank you for serving.
Yeah.
And
You're welcome, fellas. You're welcome.
and we'll see you. Hey, we support the troops here, guys. Anyways, till next time. See you guys.
Peace out, dude. I appreciate it, man. Thank you.